look at what just got delivered. Inside this box are one of the most adorable reptiles imaginable. You want to see them? Okay, what kind of question is that? Obviously want to see them. This package was sent to me by my friend, Emmeline Sampson. If you haven't already, please go and check out her channel and her Instagram and, you know, do all of that stuff. Emma has assembled a wonderful crew of adorable reptiles and amphibians, and I think maybe some invertebrates? No. Yes. No. Plants. She likes plants. Cool. And provides them with beautiful, enriching homes. I am so excited to replicate that for the reptiles in this box. By the way, two things. If you hear weird tippity taps in the background, it's my dad typing on his keyboard because he has moved his workspace down here and he is working. We share a workspace now. And if you hear a different noise that might sound cat-like, it's because we have Beckett today, not Oscar. Though I think she is on her way to leave. She's cleaning her paws in the doorway. I'll go back to filming this script properly then.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is actually the first time I have ever had a reptile delivered. Not only am I excited to be receiving these guys, but I'm happy to learn a bit more about the process as I will be needing to do some shipping of my own for baby Machels pythons that are waiting to go to their forever home, as well as baby Dumerals that should be introducing themselves to us any day now. And I'm kind of nervous about shipping, so. If you live in Canada and are interested in getting any of those babies, let me know. My email is in the About section on my channel page. Okay, so before I open this up, let's play a game.
Do you want to play a game?
See if you can guess the species that's in here. I'll give you a few hints, you know, to help you out, because it's a box. And you put your guesses in the comments. No, don't skip to later in the video and cheat. Yeah, you! I'm talking to you, I see that. Play nice, and hey, don't look in the comments either to see what other people have guessed. Okay? Good. Here are your hints. There are two lizards in here. Based on the size of the box, you can probably surmise that they are pretty small and light. This is not a very heavy box at all. They have huge, kind of lumpy, almost armor-looking scales relative to their small size. They have an adorable little squawk when they vocalize. They lick their eyes a lot, apparently. I have never kept these species before, so that remains to be seen, I guess. And they secrete a sticky, slimy, smelly goo from their tails when scared. Fortunately, they are wonderfully calm and curious lizards, so that shouldn't happen often. They can't voluntarily drop their tail, but it can get pulled off. And if that were to happen, it will grow back. Okay, put your guesses in while I open this. So this was shipped overnight through Reptile Express. They provide live tracking so you can actually monitor the journey. This box is labeled as live harmless reptile, as you can see there, and is very sturdy. It's a very good box, and I'm assuming that there'll be like styrofoam insulation in it. So let's see. There we go. Now let me put my knife away. So there's a little styrofoam top right here. Ooh! Here's one of them, and Emma did let me know that I think the male, she said, was in shed, so she did let me know to check about that. Oh, hello! Oh, you're small! Okay, and here's the little girl. She's chunky. And there's a bunch of like paper and insulation and stuff. And here's the temperature thingy. It's a cool pack, that way they didn't overheat in the car. And let's get this out of here. There, it's out of here. So I know Emma does a lot of work with socializing her little babies. Oh, you are a tiniest bit bigger. Can I just pick you up, please? I don't want to scare you. Oh, you're very pretty. Ta-da! We've got some adorable Urodactyloides veardi, or chameleon geckos. You're so tiny. Can you scroll, please? Never mind, it's fine. They are so cute. They're so small, and I can't feel them. So weird. Not in a bad way. You're beautiful. They look like dinosaurs. Like, and their eyes. Oh, hi. I don't even know how to describe the feeling of her little toe pads. Like, it's almost like if you've ever held a really tiny baby tree frog, she feels very similar. I'm not going to go too much into them as they will be getting an entire video after I've also had the chance to work with them a bit. I want to be able to give my perspective on them as opposed to just spouting stuff that you can just find on Google yourself, you know? And I need names. So give me some names in the comment. A good couple names. So high level, these are very small, clearly New Caledonian gecko. These are juveniles. They're little babies, so they will grow, but not much. They stay pretty tiny, like me. You might think that because of their size, they are very flighty and timid, but you'd probably be wrong. They are very confident, curious, and gentle lizards. I mean, look at this guy. He's a baby and he's just, look at this girl. And she's just like, I'm gonna go here now. Aside from the inherent risk of accidentally injuring or squishing ones because they're so tiny, like I'm afraid to pet it, it's so small. They are so great to handle though, because like, look, you don't need to pet them. They just walk, they're very light. You can't feel them. These are pretty easy to care for too, easy to feed, and they don't need a lot of space. Obviously, they're tiny. They're cute. They're nocturnal. They have grippy toe pads like crested geckos. I don't think they're quite as effective on glass or other, slippery surfaces. The tail is neat. They have a prehensile tail, which I felt them like using and curling it, see, like that. And it has a scansorial pad on the end of their tail like cresties do. Scansorial means adapted for climbing, by the way, which I can also feel. It's kind of like sticking the way a crested gecko's toe pads do. Like I mentioned in my clues, it doesn't seem like they can voluntarily drop their tail, but it can be pulled off and it will grow back. It won't grow back quite as nice as the original, which is the case with most lizards, but it will grow back. Also, on their tail are little pores that allow them to secrete a foul-smelling goo as a defense mechanism. Hopefully I'll never have to see or smell this firsthand, as given the pretty chill nature of these guys, I would have to upset them pretty badly to have that happen, so it should be a non-issue, hopefully. If it's not, I'll feel really bad. I'm gonna switch these guys out for a little bit just while we finish talking here. Come here, little girl. To it. Yes, hi. You're so much smaller. You're so tiny. Like, they don't even have bones. Well, they do. That's scientifically incorrect, but they're so small they shouldn't be able to have bones or organs. How does it all fit? So that's these guys in a nutshell, which in looking at them, it occurs to me that they could actually fit in a nutshell. How about that? What a coincidence. In any case, it's time to get these guys into their quarantine tank. Anytime you bring a new reptile into your home, it is very important that you quarantine them away from the rest of your reptiles. Even if the animal is captive bred, like these guys, or you know and trust the store or breeder that they came from, like I do with Emma. You want to be absolutely sure that they are in good health and not going to pass anything to your existing reptile family. So these guys are going into an enclosure that will be up in my mom's office where there are no other reptiles currently. A minimum quarantine time is at least 30 days, but I recommend quarantining for 90. The type of reptiles you have, wild caught versus captive bred, all of that needs to be factored in. I know some keepers that quarantine for 6 to even 12 months. Now, normally when I quarantine a reptile, I recommend keeping them in a pretty bare bones environment, at least for the first part of the quarantine. Paper towels as bedding, fewer hides, branches, etc. The idea is that you want to be able to quickly and easily see the animal and quickly identify issues and be able to see the condition of what is coming out of them. Their poop shows up pretty well on paper towel, eh? So while paper towel and bare bones is what I recommend for a quarantine tank, that's not actually what I'm doing today. I'm going to be putting these guys right into a tank that is fully set up. It's not their forever home. They will be getting a bigger tank, but for now, this is perfect. Knowing how Emma keeps hers and the trust I have that she is producing and selling healthy, socialized animals that are just so adorable, I feel comfortable putting them into a more enriching environment right away. It's gonna be a little extra work for me to monitor them, but I mean, I can manage that, and I'm very comfortable that the risk of an issue is very, very low, and I can pretty quickly change my approach if I need to. So I'm gonna put them in here, away from my other reptiles for the next couple of months. Let's put them in and see how they like it. you go. Quite possibly the cutest little lizards ever. Oh my goodness. Like they're so light. Anyways, I'm fine. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing of these wonderful little geckos. I'm so excited to get to know them better and like just look at them. They're beautiful. My thanks to Emma Lynn for sending me my new little friends. Again, please go check out Emma on YouTube and Instagram. She's awesome. My thanks also to my patrons whose support and contributions allow me to purchase and set up everything these guys need. You folks directly contribute not only to me being able to produce content for you all to enjoy, but you also help support and care for my animals too. You guys rock. And please don't forget, name suggestions. My mom suggested Pebbles and Bam Bam. I suggest Teeny and Tiny. What do you suggest? Do you like either of those names? Do you not like either of those names? Do you have any other name ideas yourself? Please share. Thanks as well to everyone watching, giving name suggestions, and who guessed. I hope you got it right. High five if you did. Please like the video if you think these little lizards are the cutest thing on the planet, because they are. And until next time, remember to nurture all nature. Bye. How are there bones inside of you? Cool. All right, everyone quiet. This chair is very squeaky. There was fur. There was Beckett fur, yeah. It was gonna come and fly onto my face, and there was a little clump, so I backhanded it away. I love how Adam's like, she pronounces her scientific names correctly, and I don't. No idea how many tries it takes to get me to say that properly. So, sorry, what word? Pronunciation guide, please?